Hello, everybody, and welcome to Dacob in Between, where we get to talk about voguing, not just voguing, but also we get to talk about all in between of fashion, passion, productivity, sales, consumption, darling. We're going to be talking about, well, I want to ask you a question. So hello to all my wonderful co-chatters in the chats. Most valuable luxury company of 2021, I have a list here, but according to Interbrand, of top global brands. So Interbrand made a list of top global brands for 2021, and they're all kinds of brands, right? But then one of them, why does this freaking light always turn? One of them is luxury. The first luxury one that comes on that list, which one is it? What do you guys think? Let me know in the chats right here, right now. And you write in your guesses while I read to you a little bit more what Interbrand is. Interbrand, because I thought to myself when I read this article, who the hell is Interbrand? Why does Interbrand get to choose which brands are the most, what do they call it, valuable? The top global brands, like why do we care what Interbrand thinks? So I tried to figure out what is Interbrand, right? And Interbrand is a division of Omnicom. And then I'm like, what is Omnicom? You know, so it starts like these companies within companies within companies, and it never ends. Anyway, Interbrand is a division of Omnicom. It's a brand consultancy specializing in areas such as brand strategy, brand analytics, brand valuation, corporate design, digital brand management, packaging design, and naming. Interbrand has 24 offices in 17 countries. The methodology they use, Interbrand's brand valuation methodology, seeks to provide a rich and insightful analysis of your brand, providing a clear picture of how your brand is contributing to business growth today, together with a roadmap of activities to ensure that it is delivering even further growth tomorrow. And I'm like, oh my God, it's one of those brands that, it's one of those companies that brands go to, they pay them, they hire them, to analyze all their data and tell them like trend setting as well. Like, okay, these trends are going to be popular in the next years. This is what you got to do with your company. This is how you have to advertise more in this direction rather than that direction. This is how the growth is going to go. This blah, 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 blah. So there's all of this happening and you're paying a lot. And the higher ranked one of these companies is, and the more brands come to them to get evaluated because they know that this company has a reputation because this company collects data from all of these other brands. So the more brand data they have, the more accurate they can be at analyzing your own company's data, what to change and what have you. So it's a big company. They do have some competitors though. One of the funniest competitors they have is called Design Pickle. I thought Design Pickle was super cute as a name for a company. Then they got other competitors, Dash Clicks, WebFX, Smart Sites, Open Moves, Disruptive Advertising, Multiview, and Penji. You know, what makes you think, do they pay with Bitcoin? Is Bitcoin a thing for these companies, or in Ethereum? You know, you could invest in Ethereum, you could invest in Bitcoin. Fashion wants it too. I wonder if they ever advertise for it or if they ever advise these companies to switch over to Bitcoin or to switch over to Ethereum. And if that's a way to avoid paying kind of taxes as well, I wonder, is that the future? Bitcoin, Ethereum. Anyway, back to the list. So I do have a list of 100 brands ranked from top to bottom. Your guys' bets are, Jam says Balenciaga, Prof. Melvin says Gucci, Suzy Q says Prada, Pucci. Well, I mean, that would be a surprise if Pucci was there, right? Hamid says Hermes or Chanel. Decat says Christian Lacroix. You're just pulling those names now, Decat. You know Christian Lacroix is not going to be on top there, obviously. MM says Louis Vuitton. Bottega Veneta. Matham Akbar says, Lux Dahlia says Louis Vuitton. Susie Q says Prada or Versace. Angela King says Gucci because of the type, Louis Vuitton because of the lines in front of the store, Chanel because Chanel. Oh, that's a good one. So Paige says Louis Vuitton, number 1, number 2 Chanel, number 3 Hermes, number 4 Gucci, number 5 YSL. Okay, let me tell you where it's at. So actually their list, the first luxury brand on this list is not number 1 though of the entire list. The first luxury brand on this list is number 13. So the first brand on their top brands of 2021 is Louis Vuitton. So a lot of y'all's guessed Louis Vuitton is the first luxury brand on this list, ranking at number 13. Number 1 is Apple. Number 2 is Amazon. Number 3 is Microsoft. Number 4 is Google. So everything technological. Number 5 is Samsung. And number 6 is Coca-Cola. Number 7 is Toyota. Number 8 is Mercedes. Number 9 is McDonald's. Number 10 is Disney. Number 11 is the first fashion or clothing brand, rather, Nike. Nike is number 11. BMW, number 12. And Louis Vuitton, number 13. Tesla. Tesla is number 14. Facebook is number 15, you guys. Cisco is number 16. Intel, 17. IBM, 18. Instagram is 19. Even though Instagram is Facebook, they're still considered as separates. I can't believe that Facebook is still ranking higher than Instagram. SAP or SAP is number 20. Adobe, 21. Chanel is number 22. Of course, number 22 is one of their perfumes. So they're number 22. They should have been number 5, right? Hermes is right behind Chanel, at number 23. JP Morgan at number 24. Honda, number 25. YouTube, Deuces, number 26. IKEA, number 27. Pepsi, way behind Coca-Cola. Pepsi is 28. UPS is 29. American Express is 30. General Electric's 31, Accenture, I don't know what that is, number 32, Gucci 33, Alliance number 34, Hyundai number 35, Netflix 36, Budweiser 37, Salesforce number 38, Visa 39, Nescafe 40. Okay, what are you not understanding, guys? Facebook is more luxurious than Chanel? No, Gary, that's not the point. The point is this Interbrand has compiled a list of 100 top brands of 2021. Okay? All brands. Doesn't matter if they do computers or fashion or food. 2021's top 100 brands. The question is, at which point does a luxury brand kick in on this list? And which luxury brand made it first on this list? The first one to be on this list is Louis Vuitton. And Louis Vuitton is only 13th on the all over list. And Chanel is way behind Louis. Do you understand me now, guys? There you go, Gary. Good boy. Gary's like, oh, we got it. Yeah, it's interesting, right? It's also super interesting, you guys, because I love the fact that they're blending in all of these brands. So we get a general overview of what is going on in the world in terms of, is fashion on top of the world right now? No, fashion isn't on top of the world. Facebook is considered a brand. They aren't selling anything, says Bim Black. Bim Black, darling, Facebook is selling you ads and Facebook is selling your data about you to the ads, to the promoters and advertisers, so that they can advertise to you. That's what Facebook is selling. The biggest monstrosity out there. So Visa is at number 39, Nescafe is number 40, Sony 41, PayPal 42, H&M 43, Pampers right after H&M to collect the poop 44, Zara right before Pampers to also collect the poop is at 45, Audi 46, Volkswagen 47, AXA Insurance is 48, Adidas 49, MasterCard 50, Starbucks 51, Ford 52, L'Oreal at 53, Citibank 54, Goldman Sachs 55, eBay 56, Philips 57, Porsche 58, Nissan 59, Siemens 60, Gillette 61, Nestle 62, HP 63, HSBC 64, Danone 65, Spotify 66, 3M 67, Colgate 68, Morgan Stanley 69, Nintendo is only at 70. Lego 71. I thought Lego would be higher than Nintendo though. Kellogg's 72, Cartier 73, Santander 74, FedEx 75, Ferrari 76, Dior 77. Dior is at 77. Dior is ranking very low. Right after Corona beer, Corona is 78, Canon 79, DHL 80, Jack Daniels 81, Cat at 82, LinkedIn 83, Hewlett Packard, I never know how to pronounce them, 84, Huawei 85, KU or KN, I've never seen this brand before, 86, Johnson & Johnson 87, Panasonic at 88, Heineken Beer or Heineken at 89, John Deere at 90, Zoom 91, Tiffany & Co 92, Kentucky Fried Chicken at 93, Prada at 94, Hennessy 95, Mini 96, Burberry 97, Land Rover 98, Uber 99, and Sephora at 100. Jane says, the luxury brands did well to get up higher than mega brands that are in people's daily lives like Instagram, Facebook, Pepsi, etc. Yeah, Louis Vuitton made it higher than Facebook, but not higher than Coca-Cola. Now, what is interesting is, so this info comes from the Fashion United UK magazine. They said, Sobi asks, who was number one again? Number one was Apple. Apple. The makers of this iPad. So Louis Vuitton has ranked as the most valuable luxury company in Interbrand's 2021 Global Brands Report. Now, the French luxury maison ranks at number 13 and is the only fashion company featured in the top 20. Okay. So Chanel, and then we got Hermes, follow right after that because they are at 22 and 23. And we have the giants at the first three spots, which, are Apple, Amazon, and Microsoft. So Sephora is stated on Interbrand. Sephora is the only brand that is newly entering this Interbrand top 100 list. So Sephora has entered as a new entry. I wonder who lost the spot that Sephora took over. But then L'Oreal and Sephora rank at 53 and 100. So L'Oreal is also there. Now, which is interesting, and you're going to be like, so who cares about Sephora? Well, here's the twist, you guys. What they're telling us here is that Sephora even though it's a new entry on the list, it perhaps represents a stabilizing market following the disruptive effects of the lockdown in 2020. So Sephora, according to Sephora's CEO, Martin Brock, he is quoted to have said that Sephora's success derives from the exceptional work of the company's 35,000 employees, which has transformed Sephora into a luxury love mark for many consumers. But here's the twist, you guys. Sephora, just like Louis Vuitton, belongs to LVMH. So, Sephora entering into the top 100 list makes the LVMH group the first conglomerate to have 5 brands in the best global brands ranking: Sephora, Louis, Tiffany, Hennessy, and Dior. Burberry is the only British fashion company listed. There's only one British fashion company listed, and that is Burberry. It ranks at 97. Isn't that interesting? Nike ranks 11, Adidas 49, tells you a lot. Who's winning that competition between the two? MM says, this is a good list for investing. I mean, Bitcoins. You can invest Bitcoins and Ethereum, darling. Invest Bitcoins. So combined value is over $2.6 trillion. Now, I can barely fathom million. I can visualize million. Billion? But trillion? So anyway, $2.6 trillion against the background of profound global economic, social, and technological change. 2021 Best Global Brands report recorded the largest brand growth ever. So we're in a lockdown. People are losing jobs. Okay, there's an economical crisis apparently happening, and yet there has never been a bigger growth for all of these brands, or some of them, than in 2021. So what's going on here? Are they paying less taxes so they can claim to have earned more? No, because if they officially earn more, then they got to pay more taxes. I think we're spending more. We're more desperate. We have become the ones that... It almost seems like this whole lockdown situation is like, it's like manufactured ideally to make people spend money, even money they don't have, allegedly. Isn't that interesting? The combined value of the top 100 brands increased from $2.3 trillion in 2020 to nearly $2.7 trillion in 2021, an overall increase of 15%. You guys, that's huge. The fastest growing, most valuable, and top performing sector remains technology. Technology brand, the techies are at the top. The digital trends that have underpinned strong growth in this sector show no sign of abating. The different professional and personal ways in which consumers rely on cloud-based technology, artificial intelligence, streaming, and subscription-based services bolster this sector. Thank you guys so much for being my members, for becoming a member and joining me on Patreon. I'm part of this growth. Yay! I guess I'm doing something right. Technology's representation in the rankings reflects this. The top 3 brands, Apple, Amazon, Microsoft, they make up 62.3% of the total value of the top 10 brands. That's insane. You guys, that's insane. Just saying. Think about this for a second. Yes, it's great to invest Bitcoin in this. This is a great list for investing. But where's Netflix on the list? 36. Netflix is 36 on the list. Oh, the Wintessa says Tesla will crash Monday. KDF says it's one company survey, so I wouldn't necessarily take it as gospel. Still, it's a large global survey. It's a large global survey, but also, Katie, that's why I'm telling you, that's why I read to you, I did my research and I read about the Interbrand brand, and they are huge. They have 24 offices in 17 countries. They were founded in 1974. The Interbrand brand has been around since the 70s. Parent organization is the Omnicom Group. Headquarters are in New York, United States. Subsidiaries: C-Space, Interbrand Japan, HMKM Limited, Interbrand Health Incorporated, Brand Channel, Brand Wizard Technologies Incorporated. They also, I think I read somewhere on another list. Yeah, they got 1,020 employees working for them. I mean, it's a big brand. They seem to make a yearly revenue of $255 million. That's Interbrand. But isn't this fascinating? With 1,020 number of employees, there's another brand, and they only rank at number 3. At number 1, apparently here on Google, I see that who ranks at number 1 is a brand called Fluent, P-H-L-U-A-N-T. Their revenue is reported to be 1.5 million, and they only have 6 employees. 6 employees bringing in $1.5 million for Fluent, allegedly, first spot. And then third spot, 1,020 employees bringing in $255 million a year. Weird. Anyway, you guys, food for thought. Pick each other's brains in the comment sections. Let's try to figure this one out. Let's crack the algorithm of life, you guys. 6 employees making it to 1 million a year. Now, that's something we want to see more of. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much. Until next time, never forget to never give up on love. Love you all. See you soon. Take care. Bye.